Star Citizen 4.7 is here, and with the new crafting system, mining is more important than ever. In this video, I'm going to give you my full up-to-date Drake Golem beginner's mining guide. I'll break down my favorite loadout for 4.7, show you exactly how to find the right rock to scan, and walk you through the entire process from fracturing to refining so you can start crafting your own gear or even make a bit of money. Before we get mining, we first need to customize our ship with the best loadout. The loadout that I like to run has a lot of power so that I can crack the biggest rocks possible. So where do you go? Well, you open up your movie here with F2. If you zoom out all the way, you can see all of the systems. We're going to go to Nix here. Once in the Nix system, we're going to head over to Levski. This is the only place where you can buy all of the modules. So let's quickly land and I'll show you exactly where to go buy your modules. Once landed, head over to the elevator here. Make sure you choose Customs. Once at Customs, I'm going to take the right elevator to go to Refinery. You will need to sit on the elevator just a little bit. So the door is going to open right here at Cargo Services, but just wait a little bit and it will go to the refinery. So it's a little bit of a ride, but we'll wait here. Here we go. The elevator is finally here. Get on it. Our first stop here is going to be at the Cargo Services. We don't want to get off. We just want to wait. Here we go. Doors are closing. And here we go. Our next stop, this should be the refinery. Now we can get out here and quickly make our way over. You'll see here, there's two doors. I'm just going to take the left one. And here's the refinery. Here we can buy everything that we need to completely customize our little golem. On our right hand side is the terminals. Here we can buy everything. Let me quickly show you what I'm going to buy. First up, I'm just going to type in focus. Here you can find the focus free module. This will optimize our charge window size, plus give us some power as well. After buying our focus free, we want to buy our Reger C free module here. This will increase our power by quite a bit in order for us to crack bigger rocks. I'm going to buy this one as well. That's basically everything that we need. Now let's head over to our hangar again and customize our ship. Before we can customize our ship, we just need to store it. So I'm quickly going to lower it. Once stored, you can hit F1, go to Vehicles. At the top here, you can select your Drake Golem. Under Utility, you can select your mining laser. Here, I'm going to equip my Focus 3 module and then also my Reger C3 module. Now we can just hit save and we're completely set up. After this, we can head over to Journal. The journal will tell us exactly where to go mine. I'm just going to scroll down just a little bit here. And here you can find mining fundamentals, where to mine. This will list all of the materials and where you can go mine. If you don't know what to mine, you can just go to your fabricator here and check the blueprints. For example, we can mine azurite. Where can you mine this? Well, if we go back to our journal here you can see azurite again. You can mine this a couple of places. I'll probably recommend Feed and the azurite clusters, since Pyro is the place where you can mine the best resources at the moment. So we'll probably head over to Feed and go take a look there, see what we can find, so that I can also show you mining. Before we can go mine in Pyro, we first need to take the gateway right here. Once at Pyro gateway, we can head over to the jump point. Now we can just look at the jump point. It will spool for us. Once it is done tuning, we can just left click to open up the jump point here, and it will automatically pull us in so that we can jump. Now it's finally open and it will pull us in. We managed to make it to the other side here. I'm just quickly going to refuel on the pads before we go to feed. Every station has a couple of these pads where you can land on to quickly refuel. And there we go, completely full. Now we can head over. Currently on the PTU, the mobiGlas is a little bit bugged, but I would have just typed in feed here at location if I could. But at the moment you can't, so I just manually selected it. While we are quantum traveling, I quickly want to show you something. So I'm just going to open up my movie here. You can see here, if I hover over a planet and click on it, you can also see all of the mining materials on it. For example, potential ship minables. You can see here's all the materials and resources that you can mine. So this is also a helpful tool to see what's on each moon. I just wanted to include it. I made it to the moon here. I'm just gonna head down, straight down to the surface here so that we can start scanning. I'm on the ground here. I'm about 3 kilometers above ground. You can see here 2.8 kilometers. Now we can start pinging with tab and we can go look at all the unknowns to see what we can find. Our first unknown here is Agricium. We can definitely give this a scan with our laser to see the quality, but we're not looking for this material. Here you can see it's easy to mine. The quality is 488. There's also a bunch of other materials in here, but just a quick overview on how to scan. You can activate your mining laser by pressing M. I'm just going to store mine again by pressing it again. I'm going to look a little bit further to see what I can find. We managed to find 2 nodes here. Let's quickly take a look at their quality. I'm just going to hit M to bring out the mining laser. Once out, you can see this one is a medium. The quality of the azurite, the one that we're actually farming, is 365, so not the best. But let's move over to the smaller one here. You can see this one is an easy one, and the quality is 6113. I'm definitely going to take this. So let's just make sure that we're in the optimal range here. Get a little bit closer just by tapping forward. Once in optimal range, let's first lower our laser power completely by left halting and scrolling down. Now we can click to fire the laser. Once fired, we can slowly but surely increase our power by holding down left alt and scrolling up. You can see the laser power is increasing. Laser power is at 74 now. It's slowly but surely climbing. As it's going towards the green, I will probably lower it. Otherwise, it might go into the red. Lower it completely so it can cool down a bit. This one will probably crack here in a minute. Increase it just a little bit, 50%. Very easy to overshoot. Our laser is super strong at the moment. So don't want to go too crazy with it. Let it cool down a bit. There we go. Got power back again. Just lowering it every now and then. Trying to keep it in the green. Eventually that thing should fill up. Seems like 60% is pretty decent. But you just want to play around with it and not go into the red. Getting super close there to be completed. Just gonna back off a little bit. There we go. Now you can scan each individual rock. When it's purple, you can extract it by holding down left alt and clicking to go into extraction mode. So give each one a scan and see what I can take. This one is 100% azurite, so I'll definitely take it. Another 100%. This one is only about 80%, but I'll pick it up. Everything that's usable, I scooped up. I'm not going to take this one. It's a little bit too bad. I'm going to look for a little bit more, and then we can go refine. I want to go refine at a gateway. So the closest one is probably Nix here. We'll see if we can reach it with our fuel. If you're mining in Stanton, then any L1 station will have a refinery. Just type in L1 in the search bar and you should be able to find them. At Nix, it's probably Levski or any gateway, just like Nix gateway here. You can find Stanton gateway and Pyro gateway as well for refining. Just keep that in mind. But we're almost at Nix here. Let's go land, store our ship, and I'll show you how to refine. Managed to land. I'm just going to store the ship. Now that the ship is stored, let's head over to a refinery. Once at the lobby here, we're just going to look for the yellow elevators. Once here, you can just open up, select refinery. Now we can make our way across. Once across, you can just head up the stairs to refine. Here you can find the refining terminal, or you can sell your ore directly. But this won't give us that much money since we couldn't fill everything. plus. This is mainly for crafting resources. So let's head over to this one. Begin. Select our golem. Now set up work order. Here you can select all the ores. You can see the quality. Anything above 500, I'm going to refine. Now we can select the solution. If you select one, you can see low speed, high cost, high yield. Usually I go with the Dingsy one here, but you can select what you like. You just go over each one. This one is high speed, high cost, moderate yield. I'm just going to take the one with low speed, high cost, high yield. Get the quote. This will take me 2 hours, and you'll see here as well the cost. Confirm. Now this will process. After you're done, you can send this to your inventory. For the rest of the materials that you didn't refine, you can also go over here, select your ship, and here you can sell the rest. I can make about 1,400 extra, just as a little bonus. So not too bad. Now we will have to wait until we can use it. That's the basics of mining with a golem. Not too complicated, pretty similar. We just get a little bit of quality now. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.